Well, he's based out of Nashville now. It's going to take us a minute to get used to. Y'all give a great big welcome to Adam Lopez to the Blue Plate Special.
I may be a new branch, but I come from a very old tree. Our roots are strong despite all the droughts and weather we have seen. And I don't believe in telling you lies, for our soil is full of integrity and pride. And I'll work hard for you all my life, with honor and faith on our side. No corners too sharp or too wide, just the hard work, honesty, and pride. We made our way from Texas, San Antonio, planted more trees out in California, and set up a second grove. And we worked that old land with bare hands, on our knees in the dirt to give our baby trees a fighting chance. So I'll work hard for you all my life, with honor and faith on our side. No corners too sharp or too wide, just the hard work, honesty, and pride. Well, we made our way from Texas, San Antonio, planted more trees out in California, and set up a second grove. And we worked that old land with bare hands, on our knees in the dirt to give our baby trees a fighting chance. So I'll work hard for you all my life, with honor and faith on our side. No corners too sharp or too wide, just the hard work, honesty, and pride. Hard work, honesty, and pride.
Thank you, folks. That was a song called Trees. I wrote that in memory of my grandfather. And this is a song called Where Words Fall Apart.
I was born light years away from home. I knew what I was meant to do, but not sure where to go. So maybe I sang too loud and trying to be heard, and maybe I sang too fast in searching for the words that would allow me inside your head, that would allow me inside your heart, to relate to you in a silent nod, where words fall apart. No train could get me where I needed to be. It seemed a song was the only vehicle for me, with no grasp of what this world had in store. I set foot on the path that led me now I'm trying to get through to you by getting through to me. If I could only get you on out of my mind, maybe that would allow me inside your head and inside your heart to relate to you in a silent night where words fall apart, where words fall apart, where words fall apart.
Thank you.
This is Adam Lopez on the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Adam's currently based out of Nashville. I think we're used to him being more Colorado-ish, but you're much closer to us these days. One thing I learned about Adam during sound check today was, we all shut down for a little while there for the thing. And then after the thing, musicians were chomping at the bit to get out and get back on the road again. And they'd been locked up in the house and have written 692 new songs they've got to get out there and whatever. And Adam and that person, he enjoyed that downtime and just getting to live life and enjoy life a little bit. And so he's taken a little extra time to get back into the music world and has just stepped back out this spring, to start playing music again. And we also know Adam as being like a kind of pretty much straight up country honky-tonk musician as well. And what we're seeing come out of the pandemic is the more singer-songwriter side of Adam Lopez. So tell us what's up, Adam.
I guess this side of me has always been there. It's how I started my career, was making the rounds as a songwriter and on the West Coast back in the 90s. My first residency gig was taking over at a place called the Interchange Cafe in San Diego in about 1994, 95. And I took over a weekly spot for a girl named Jewel. And then somewhere along the line, people started hiring me to play guitar for them, and that's how I think we met, is being a road, guitar player for different folks. But I've always written songs. I've always done this. I just haven't always shared it. So.
All right. So as far as the sharing part go, I know that you also said that you had just recorded enough to do for a new EP here recently.
Yeah, there's a new EP in the works that I just cut, about 2 weeks ago in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with my buddy Brandon Holder, who was the drummer for Leon Russell for the last 10 or so years of his career.
Cool.
And I've got 2 solo records just sitting around doing nothing that I cut last year in Nashville. So
a lot pending.
Yeah, there's a lot in the queue. I just don't know the best way to put it out and when to do that, but there's tons of material, that's for sure.
Well, you can, the Cinderella Sessions available over there. That's a project he did with Lloyd Green, and it's available on vinyl over there on the table, along with some other merch. You all have the opportunity to shake and howdy with him afterwards and thank him for making music for us here today. If you are listening in out in Radio Land, it's AdamLopezMusic.com for more information. October 7th, he's got a gig in Franklin, Tennessee, and then later in the month headed down for a whole run of shows in Texas. So, Texas folks, heads up. He's headed your way. AdamLopezMusic.com for more information, y'all. It's Adam Lopez on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Tried so hard to be bitter. I tried so hard not to care. I tried not to surrender. But love is life and life's not fair. I didn't want to love you, but it's out of my head. For my heart knows better than the doubts in my head. I know we swore we'd never speak of time beyond a day, because forever is 4 letters to the broken-hearted race. But the way that I love you, I rethink all my truths, and I'll trust my forever in the arms of you. And I'll do all those nevers if I get to do them with you. Let's brave the next chapter full of 4-letter words. Let's brave the next chapter full of 4-letter words.
Thank you, thank you. This is called Making Amends.
This is the sound of a broken heart running on fumes. This is the sound of a tired man from dealing with you. This is the feel of broken love and twisted views. This is the feel of jumping the gun without thinking it through. And now you want to make amends, 'cause it's hard to see things end. I'm sorry, I got nothing to prove. This is the look of tired heart and bloodshot eyes. This is the look of defeat from saying goodbye. This is the taste of a loss and a regret. This is the taste of a feeling I'd rather forget. And you thought you wanted a fight instead of trying to make wrongs right. I'm sorry, I got too much to lose. I'm sorry, but goodbye to you. Now you wanna make amends, 'cause it's hard to see things end. I'm sorry, I got nothing to prove. I'm sorry, but goodbye to you.
Thank you. Now for a sad song. I played this the other night at a round in Nashville, and afterwards, the girl next to me was like, God, that's so sad.
Loneliness was traveling with sadness, and together they showed up at my front door. And when I heard the knock, I checked the clock, hoping that it would be you instead. Sadness when reaching for the glasses and asked me where I keep the bourbon now, while loneliness kept on whispering this, just one little taste might save us now. Well, baby, I miss you like crazy, and my heart has become lazy. And just maybe I need you, my lady, for life alone has become a bear, and sadness and lonely waiting out there. And old regret, like dancing with suffering, and together they can cause quite a scene. And so I left the bar with only my guitar and went home alone again to cry and sleep. Because baby, I miss you like crazy, and my heart has become so dang lazy. And just maybe I need you, my lady, for life alone has become a bear, and sadness and lonely are waiting out there. Sadness and lonely are waiting out there.
Thank you. Oh, let's see here. I had some things in mind I wanted to play for you, but now I'm starting to second guess myself. Let's do this. This song is about careening down the highway towards a cliff in a junky old car that just isn't really going to hold together much longer.
Your foot's on the gas pedal of my heart, speeding towards a cliff in a jalopy falling apart. This rust bucket can't support us anymore. We're cruising for a breakdown on the side of the road, and a fiery torch ain't strong enough to repair our wounds. We're running out of road and steel towards impending doom. These suicide doors are locked, From the outside, I'm trapped in here with you, but you can't drive. The wheels are coming off and the spark plugs just won't spark. Our lights don't work and daylight's turning to dark. Speeding downhill and the brakes won't break. Trying to talk sense to you, but it don't take. And a fiery torch ain't strong enough to repair our wounds. Running out of road and still towards impending doom. These suicide doors are locked from the outside. I'm trapped in here with you, but you can't drive. Can't drive. Your foot's on the gas pedal of my heart, and a jalopy that's falling apart, and the spark plugs just won't spark, and daylight is turning to dark. Fiery torch ain't strong enough to repair our wounds. Running out of road and still towards impending doom. The suicide doors are locked from the outside. I'm trapped in here with you, but you can't drive. Can't drive. Your foot's on the gas pedal of my heart, and a jalopy that's falling apart, and the spark plugs just won't spark, and daylight is turning to dark. Your foot's on the gas pedal of my heart.
Thank you, folks.
This is Adam Lopez with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Real quickly, I just need to mention support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves, from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and the Tennessee Arts Commission. Visit Knoxville, downtown Knoxville, and Barley's in Knoxville's Old City. It's home of the Big Plate. Fridays at noon, Scott Southworth in Honky Tonks Anonymous will be with us this Friday on the Big Plate. You can visit our website at WDVX.com for more information. So, Adam, let's talk a little bit about you spent the past year and a half really focusing on writing some new music. And what's your writing approach? Is it a spontaneous approach, or is it a very structured sit down and work on music day, or I write a song every morning at 10 o'clock, or what? How's it happen?
No, structure and routine are not really part of my life. I feel like I tend to write in the mornings with coffee, and I usually wake up with a feeling that I need to do that, and then I really just try to get out of the way. And I usually end up with something that's useful to me later, but I don't put too much thought into it, honestly, until it's maybe time to go back and revise things and, make sure things make sense. But I really just feel like it kind of flows through me, and the best thing I can do is get out of the way.
All right. Well, I just needed to jump in with those sponsors real quick. I'm going to slide on out of the way. We're going to get a few more tunes right here today from Adam Lopez on the Blue Plate Special.
All righty. So this is one of the last songs I've written. It's called Enough, tentatively. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe y'all can help me name it.
Went through the family albums today, recognized memories that are fading. brought me back now to where you and I stand. A glimpse of our future through a lens of the past. A chance to grow and leave this pain behind. A chance to reopen this old heart of mine, so I can be in this love can bloom. I can change my reactions to your wounds, soothe your heart when times are tough, remind you that you are always enough, always enough. I traveled far to the depths below to clean out the darkest corners of my soul, disrupt the sequence and crack the code, so we could be free to grow peacefully old, so we can be in this love can bloom. We could change our reactions to old wounds, soothe our hearts when times are tough, remind us that we're always enough, remind us that we always enough. So I can be, this love can bloom. I can change my reactions to your wounds, soothe your heart when times are tough, remind you that you're always enough, remind you that you're always enough, always enough.
Thank you. Let's see here. Lately, the songs have been coming in hot. A lot of songs, really quick. And my memory's not what it used to be. This is an older song. This is on a record I did called Heartaches, Time Takes.
It's called My First Last Beer. Well, I woke up this morning at the crack of noon. The bottle was a-calling, it couldn't make me true. But then you found your way into my broken heart. So I cracked my first last beer and now I'm ready to stop. When I rode in a little late, I found I had no job. You're wasting away, said my next last boss. But now I gotta cure my pain and chase away the fear. So one more time, baby, for my first last beer. My first last beer to mend a broken heart. how I got here, if I admit it or not. So one more, dear, I promise to leave it here. Right after this, girl, I promise I'm gonna start at my first last beer. Well, I found my posture is best on this old bar stool. Every time she comes to visit, she only finds a fool. She used to try and drag me away, but just one more love. It's what I used to say, but now she stopped showing up. Well, I lied to myself, but my bottle tells me I'm wrong. All you need is me, she says, meanwhile everything's gone. But now I gotta cure the pain and chase away the fear. So one more time, baby, for my first last beer. My first last beer to mend a broken heart. It's how I got here, if I admit it or not. So one more, dear, I promise I'll leave it here. Right after this, I promise I'm gonna start on my first last beer.
It's Adam Lopez with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one more tune from Adam today, but before we do that, you can find more information at adamlopezmusic.com. Again, there's merch available over there at the merch table, and feel free to shake and howdy with him afterwards. Just thank him for being here with us today. Tomorrow, Lisa Clow and Sienna Christie will be here with us. And you can always check out that website on our website, the schedule there at WDVX.com. Words aren't coming out right for me today, so I'm glad you were there to throw all the correct words out today. Adam, it's been fun hearing the new music.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming and seeing us. It's been a minute.
Yes, it's an honor to be back. It's always an honor to play here. I think this is a very special stage that a lot of my heroes and friends have graced, so thank you.
Well, will you leave us with one last tune here today?
I will. Anybody else nervous? Is it just me?
There's chaos where the love should be, but they can't seem to set it free. Disorganized emotional sprees, and they can't find a thing. He'll protect his mess at all costs, at the expense of lonesome and lost. Too far to see with short-sighted eyes, too painful feeling with hearts that lie. These agitators of the heart, they seem to take it just a little too far. They pull you in and keep you down, to build you up and to knock you around. These agitators of the heart, they seem to take it just a little too far. Says she wants children in the dream, and then she sees what that really means. Replace control with understanding, and celebrate the pains of growing. These agitators of the heart, they seem to take it just a little too far. They pull you in and keep you down, to build build you up and to knock you around. These agitators of the heart, they seem to take it just a little too far. Baby's heart is a straight line to the source of life. Control's an illusion is a lesson that we can't get right. We're agitators of the heart. We seem to take it just a little too far. We pull you in and keep you down, to build you up and to knock you around. We're agitators of the heart. We seem to take it just a little too far.
Thank you, folks.
That's Adam Lopez. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.